Hey, ¿qué pasó, amigos? ¿Qué onda? Welcome to the channel, John's Moto Garage. We've got some cash burning a hole in my pocket, and we're gonna go check out a Suzuki Boulevard M109R. I've only had one other in my entire life. I looked at one recently, didn't pan out. That video should be up by now. Hopefully this one checks out and we can bring it home to the garage. Cash check, we got our helmet, we got the glovey gloves. It's so dang hot out here. I know it's a horrible example, but I'm not bringing my jacket. I cannot do it. I'm just gonna commit to not trying any wheelies, and fingers crossed I don't end up on the pavement, because ooh, I'll be dead. It's like a lose-lose though. All right, you guys, moment of truth right here, John's Moto Garage. Checking out the M109R. All right, amigos, John's Moto Garage. I wasn't lying. We're on the M109R. This guy is like probably one of the coolest dudes I've ever come and looked at a bike from. So this is one I found on Crazy Story. So I found it on OfferUp randomly. I'm looking at Triumph rockets, right? And I do a search for rocket on OfferUp. No Triumphs, but I spot this guy. So I look at it. It's been posted for 2 months. And 2,000 miles. I message him asking if it's still available. He gets back to me a few minutes later saying, yeah, I still have it. I just put it up on Craigslist and I've had a few calls on it. So it's been up there for 2 months. And I just happened to see it the day that he decided to post it up on Craigslist. And he's already got a ton of people hitting him up on it. All right, Dodge Dakota, you got to get out of the way, man. I'm not going to be able to rip into this thing. Here he is. This guy's so cool. He's basically telling me, like, get on it, dude. Anyway, it's a 2007 M109R, 2,000 miles. Thing is, one owner bike. Stock except for the exhaust and these air intakes, obviously, and these Coolio mirrors. Not my style, but somebody might dig it. Okay, this is just torture. Let me wait till we get on an open road. Yeah, I really need this truck to get out of the way. I can't even get on it. We're just putting in second gear. This is worse than the demo rides that I had to do the other day, where they tell you not to slingshot. Oh my gosh, and I turn on here and there's a 5.0. A 5.0 right there. This ride is just not meant to be. They don't want me to be able to really get on the bike here, man. Woo! What a rocket, man. What a rocket. Probably need a little bit of air in the tires. Oh my gosh, this thing will get me into trouble. What a monster. All right. So everything on the bike is basically as I would expect for a bike with the mileage. So it's gonna come down to if I can get it for a price that makes sense, which is always the case. So I'm gonna turn around up here. Oh, what do you know? We're right here at the dealership. We should just stop by and see what kind of offer they'll make me at the dealership here. But I've had one of these before and they're just such monsters, man. They're really just huge motorcycles. 1800cc M109R, 109 cubic inch. And everything, they're just big. They're big, massive bikes. You look at it and it looks almost overwhelming. Almost overwhelming. That exhaust sounds pretty awesome. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's only a 5-speed. Liquid cooled, and these are a shaft drive. And I'm not going to do it, but I have seen people wheelie on these stock. So what we'll do is we'll hit the freeway up here real quick, and then I will roll back over there and see if we can talk price. Usually I already go in with like a pre-negotiated agreement on price, but this guy said I had to come look at it first, which that's okay with me. He lives close by. Oh crap, there's a cop right there too. Now the interesting thing with these M109Rs, I think you would compare these to like the V-Rod and the VTX 1800 and some of the Victories and your Yamaha Roadstar Warrior for sure, kind of like that Kawasaki Mean Streak, the muscle bike performance cruiser category. And a lot of them are going to have your drag bars and forward controls. And I know I sound like a broken record, but I really would wish somebody would put some mid controls on one of these bikes. Not too bad. I feel like the V-Rod and the FXDR that I rode recently, it's like a real stretch, and it's not quite as big a stretch on this, but here it is again, 2007 M109R Boulevard, and just look, such a big bike. Everything about it is massive. That massive wide rear tire. He said he has the rear cover for this, and all in all, overall really good condition. You know, anything on it is going to be just minimal. Some quick walk around here. The exhaust sounds pretty good if you ask me. And I'll be the first to admit, the styling on these isn't necessarily my personal preference, but with the exhaust there, I think it looks pretty dang awesome. Cobra side swept exhaust. Alright, let's get back over there. And all the Boulevards I've had, they have pretty clunky gearboxes, including that C109RT that I had not too long ago. Kind of like the Harleys. Maybe they do that on purpose, I don't know. This guy's probably freaking out. But yeah, overall test ride does not disappoint. And so hopefully if we can come to an agreement on price, I'll take this bike home, we'll add it to the garage. And if I end up picking up that Triumph Rocket that I might go look at after this, then that would be the ultimate battle, the Rocket versus the M109R.
But I mean, you know, you could tell it rides like freaking new, dude. I mean, it's just,
yeah,
the engine's cherry.
So I'd offer you $4,000. I know you wanted me to come look at it. Would you do $4K cash right now?
I got somebody else coming in. I had it on offerup.
Yeah. Oh, awesome.
I mean, just give me a little more, you know.
Where do you have to be, I guess?
What do you think? What would you be offering me? Like I said, I got another guy.
Yeah, I understand.
Tonight.
I guess my position for you would be do whatever works for you. You know, you got the nice bike, you know what you got to get out of it. So let me know what you got to get out of it, and if I can meet you there. The other bike I was going to look at is a Triumph Rocket. That's actually how I found this. I went on offerup and I typed in Rocket, and yours showed up.
I don't know why.
There's no Triumph Rockets. I think you said it's a Rocket, which it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe 4,300. 4,300. I think would do it. 4,300. I think would be like.
Yeah, I can do 43.
43.
Yeah, I'll meet you on 43. And I want to be straight up. If you want to wait and see if the dude tonight will give you
No, man.
Alright you guys, I decided to buy the bike, so I'm loading it up. We went and took care of the title stuff. And he's trying to find the rear cowl for it. The rear seat cover thing. These things really are such monsters of a motorcycle. I always give myself like the worst run-ups ever for this ramp. And it's always with the biggest bikes like the Honda Goldwing. Or the M109R. Alright, let's go. I tried it with a four-wheeler ramp, like a 4-foot, high centered on my first bike. I was like, oh crap, that's not gonna work. Whew. Alright you guys, obviously we got back to the house. Oh, where did I put the key? Alright, back at the house. Anyway, that's going to do it this session on John's Moto Garage. I'm actually on my way to go look at another moto. Hopefully that one pans out. If it does, stay tuned. And rest assured, it will be one to compete with this guy, for sure. If you thought this one was a gnarly bike, wait and see if I end up picking up this other bike, and it's not going to fit in the garage. Alright guys, John's Moto Garage. If you dig the content, like and subscribe. What do you think of the M109R? We'll hit you up on the next one. Adios.